We now return to Let's Play Warhammer Armageddon. Okay, before we begin the mission, we need to do some unit swapping, because what I'm configured for right now I don't think is going to be very effective in the terrain of this map. You know what would be effective, though, are air units. Sadly, I don't think I've got any slots open in my army. I have 5. Well then. We're stuck with vultures. Unless I switch over to the Storm Eagle. Las Cannon's multi-meltas. Now this looks like it would be amazing for taking out, say, artillery emplacements. Thing is, I don't want to leave us all... I mean, I'm gonna need these guys eventually, you know what I mean? Like, they will carry over to the next one. So I don't really want to clog my army with air units that maybe in the next mission aren't going to go anywhere. So let's try and switch over a lot of these to, say, artillery, if I can. Let's see. What's an artillery unit here? Storm Lord? No, that's definitely not. Those are assault cannons. There is a configuration. Is it this one? The Bane Hammer? It's got a tremor cannon. That doesn't look like it's artillery, though. I swear there's a configuration of Baneblade that did have a massive... Maybe it is this one. That did have a massive artillery emplacement, or maybe I'm just thinking of something else. Did it have a Thunderer cannon on it? I do not remember. I need to reference my, yeah, that doesn't look like it. You know, I mean, that kind of looks like... You would have... What is its range, though? That's not the range. Yeah, only 2, so most definitely does not have the range. So, no, I think is the answer. None of this is going to get me anywhere. Let's try switching to a Bane Hammer just to see. I mean, we're swapping out a Macarius Vulcan for a Bane Hammer. Looks like we're really just switching... Yeah, okay, let's try it. We'll see how that goes, I suppose. And then we've got a Bane Sword. I do not want the Bane Sword anymore. The Sword Cannon, whatever this actually is, Quake Cannon, whatever, does have range, but I don't think I would have vision. Is the oh. Well, here we go then. The Shadow Sword. Targeter upgrade. Wait a minute. Is that what this is? A Bane Sword. I want it to be a Shadow Sword. What's the Bane Sword? Where are we at? Okay, so this actually does have... What's the difference then? Well, this has better range, yeah, and this one does a ton more damage. It has no... Wait a minute, what? No. What am I looking for? Is this the only one that has... I'm getting myself confused here. This is apparently the only one that actually has artillery capabilities. So I guess that's what we're taking. We're taking a Bane Sword. And then the Bane Hammer has no such functionality. It's got a tremor cannon, but I think in order to get visual on that... Okay, so that's the difference between the Bane Sword and the Bane Hammer, is just whatever the Quake Cannon and Tremor Cannon, and we see that the Bane Sword... I mean, the Shadow Sword Cannon is certainly more powerful, but I can't do indirect fire, which is... This can't do retaliation either, though. That's the thing. Okay, you know what? We're gonna swap this out, and we're gonna try and do this with 2 Bane Swords, because I'm going to need to shoot over things. Of course, first I'm... Did I not... What the hell? You. Okay, you are what I'm trying to... Wait a minute, what the shit are you? You are Bane Sword upgraded. Oh. I want Bane Sword upgraded. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now I'm on the same page. Probably want to swap you out then for... Inferno Gun. Well, yes, because I think we're gonna be getting in close and personal, and I feel like maybe an Inferno gun would potentially be a little bit better in the circumstances. We currently have a War Titan Scout, so we can go to a Warhound Titan with Inferno gun. Let's try. And then maybe switch him over as well. Turbo laser, I've only got for anti what? You know, the plasma would do just fine, I think. We'll downgrade these guys. Okay, let's go ahead and just start pushing them out. We'll go ahead and spearhead 2 of these sides with 1 of each. I guess, I mean, I feel like the way the map is designed, you are supposed to sort of hit both sides and then just make a V. I am, however, very tempted to just go straight to the middle. Flying over who knows what, I mean, we're going up against what I presume are going to be guard. So there's that. We can expect artillery, for sure, because that's the Imperial Guard way. I'm going to need that, so perhaps... Okay, this is anti-air. Now, that's the thing. We have not yet faced air units. I should probably anticipate a few. I think I should. So, maybe I'll switch out a Crusader with a Helios. We're going to lose out on, anti-armor stuff, but I think I can sort of match that with... maybe I should actually have you here. I think I can match that with, say, Centurions to be assault or something like that. We do have Land Raider Redeemers here. I want to swap this out for... I would hate to downgrade it, but I could put in a couple anti-airs, and I think maybe I should. I mean, I've got the Whirlwind here. What if I change the Whirlwind into, say... Well, I mean, this is artillery, but... I don't have a lot of other wiggle room there. I mean, I've got 5 units, and I want to make 2 of them air units. I would like to have some kind of assault tank still, especially with the multi-melt. You never know what we're going to face. I think I'll put that there, and I'll put that there. Actually, no, I want you to go over here. This is going to be very close quarters. I'll put you there, and I'll put you... What did I just put down? Crusader. Redeemer. Why do I have Redeemers? What are the Redeemers? Firestorm cannons. Oh, they're definitely assault. Whereas the Crusader, well, the Crusaders actually have the multi-meltas. I think those would be a little bit better. So actually, let's swap out a Redeemer into a Crusader. Then I'll plop down Crusaders. We'll send a Centurion unit for each side, I suppose. I think I've got them a little bit different. I am definitely doing some weird things here where I'm spreading out the units. We'll give 1 to them, 1 to them. I mean, I guess I can send a command unit with them. I'm running out of really good deployment zones here. So... I should maybe change them to the Terminator Cyclones. Send them maybe up the middle. And then I think I'm going to need some artillery, so we'll put a Whirlwind there. I'll actually change this to a Hunter Sky Spear Launcher. That's all it's got. I mean, that's all these are for, is anticipating potential. What kind of tanks are we going to have to change them? I think I would have to get... It's Imperial Guard that have the Hydras, right? Where is that artillery? Do we not have Hydras? What the hell is a Hydra? Ah, there it is. It's a vehicle. So this is definitely... these are for... Yeah, okay. I was going to say, they are anti-air, so... I just don't want to get more anti... or more Imperial Guard armor. They both have support. I think we'll go with a stalker. Okay, so we'll swap you out to be a stalker, which is a significant downgrade, I think, in fighter capability there. But I guess I'll send one down each side and just hope for the best on that. I will need another one. Maybe I'll go with the stalker on it. I think I'm giving myself way too many armor units, though. That's the problem. What I need here, this is definitely going to be for swooping in behind enemy lines and trying to destroy the inevitable artillery emplacements. So we'll definitely put in a Storm Eagle front and center there, but I'm going to need to give it air support, and I believe that's where the Ravens are going to come in. Skyhammer launchers. You know, I think Storm Talons probably are used as escort vehicles. Storm Raven is probably... Let's get a Blood Angel Storm Raven on that one. And then maybe we'll get Ultramarine Storm Talon. What do the Steel Legion have available? Not just the gunships, yeah. Valkyries. I'm not really thrilled about that. So let's get another one of you. I don't really want to fill myself up on air units, but I just feel that we're going to need something like that eventually. Now, I do not have an anti-air, so I still need to go in and get one of those. Let's go ahead and... I mean, the choice... Well, these are actually vehicles, so I could swap them into, say, Salamander Scouts later. So let's go ahead and do that. This is actually a very weak line. It'll get some support from this, but these guys are going to eventually converge on that. So actually, that's pretty strong. I think we've probably balanced it, maybe overbalanced it. I need something that's kind of fast and in between, which would be, you know, vehicles like a Tauros Venator would probably be good for very light armor. I don't think we're going to face a lot of light armor. Do I have... I do have some assault. The Centurion Squad, Heavy Bolter, Centurion Squad... where's my second? Melt-A-Guns. Okay. Maybe I should actually pull these back and upgrade them to Heavy Bolter. I think we've got enough, or Flamers, actually. Yeah, let's try Flamers. God, those guys look like badasses. And then we'll put them down. We need some more anti-infantry, I believe. I think we've probably got enough with the Sanguinary Guards, and you know we've definitely got that going for us. I'm almost tempted to get some Destructors in here, though. A Ball Predator would definitely be the thing. So I guess maybe if I do get another anti... Again, I just don't want to fill up on tanks. This is definitely a map where air would be amazing, because then I could just fly over, soften it up. The thing is, though, the air just doesn't work that way in this game. I mean, they would get there, they'd do their attack, and then they'd get swarmed on the next turn and just shot down. I do not like that. Ooh. How? Okay, so we could actually get up here and possibly bombard into there. Do I have anything that blocks... This is what we should go for. We should go for some land speeders. Land speeder Tempest, missile launchers, and assault cannons, as opposed to Heavy Bolter. So what's the difference? More shots, more range. This is a Tornado, Heavy Flamer, so that's definitely anti-infantry. You want to think about going maybe Tempests? Multi-Melta on the bikes. Let's see how quickly the bikes can go. We'll get a biker and a Tempest. Oh, I've only got one unit left. Well then, between the two, which is better? This definitely has more strength, but it's weaker. Less range. Yeah, it's got the multi-meltas, but you know, I think we'll go with the Tempest. We'll give that a try. That'll be my forward scout. It'll have to be. Well, in that case, should we just... I mean, how much really is the difference? 610, 510, so it's 100 points. That might come down to... Yeah, that might actually matter. Just because I'll need to be reinforcing. I'm willing to bet there's going to be a lot of damage taken, because I can't, aside from just walking into the trap, I can't see any other way to do this. So here we go. We have no visual over there. I wonder if I can send you over here to get any kind of visual on that. Ah. We have a Devil Dog. Devil Dog has meltas. Let's try and take that out before it becomes a problem. Wow, that's, we don't actually have many options there, do I? Can I get better options? 7. So the closer I get to this thing, but that's where we're in range going to take some damage back. Yeah. So that's weird. A 5 when I'm shooting straight on... whatever. Okay, I do not like being right next to the high ground, but I don't have any options here. Looks like I could maybe make it up here, but I don't know that I'd get any visual on him. 4, 8, that's even better. Okay. I guess I have to have visual. I mean, even though I can shoot there technically, I still have to have some kind of visual to get in here. I guess we'll send, you know, I mean, you'd be fine for an assault. Provided it's infantry. It is. It totally is. Oh man, this is gonna be, these are just penal colonists. Well, legions. Whatever. They're dead anyway. You guys alone can probably take that. I have faith in this. And the Emperor, of course. Yeah, let's go snatch that real quick. Or not. That's okay, though. Oh, no. No, it's not, because he's got a Bane Sword, which can shoot over me. Well, okay. This actually might be a bit of a problem. That has to be assaulted. And I'm not within range. That sucks. However, might draw some fire. This is anti-air, so Stalker's gonna have to sit back, do a lot of nothing. Maybe I should send the Titan over here to help out. Titan will, of course, be probably the biggest threat. And there we get some complete visual on the area. I see there's nothing to worry about. Infantry, these guys are nothing to concern myself with. It's that. So let's go ahead and do what I can against this. I don't know that I want to push forward and scout with this, but getting the Land Raider up there would at least give me the high ground. And run me right by this guy. Son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? Air unit has to go down the ramp. This game is fucked up. That is dumb. That is, I mean, it's dumb. No excuse, it's dumb. Pull back, don't have visual, don't have range. Fuck. How is that thing? It's the melta cannon, I guess. Okay. So, what can I do against that? I mean, we could try to tear that apart. That's obviously not going to work. Wow, that would just be suicide. Okay, I may have somehow gotten myself into a bit of a snafu here. That might work. Mortar support, too. Yeah, artillery is... uh-oh. He's got a plasma destroyer. That Titan might be in some trouble. I might need to begin... Let's see. If I get into range this way... No, let's... then we take some damage. That, I think, needs to go out. I think that's just the way it is. Why can't I see range anymore? There we go, 1 to 2. Whereas I have 3, so I could technically move out of range here, and then I'd be completely scot-free for damage. Get you in there. That's probably not a great idea. It would put me in range of... Well, I mean, I think I'm in range anyway. I think I want to get you into protection, and then you can come down here and... nope. Well, that's a little better. These are made of frickin' paper. They don't do anything for damage. That still puts me within range of its melta. How do I get out of range? Okay, hold on a minute here. The Melta cannon only has a range of 2, so as long as I'm without that range, I still take a little bit, but maybe you would be more important to getting over. I mean, we could probably start tearing that apart, but I think this is the bigger threat. Still without range of that. I can get up in here, start tearing it apart. Right, I was tempted to come over here and actually have you. No, I gotta be within. Well, we're gonna take some damage. Some of us are just not going to make it. Wait a minute. What would your... Oh, yeah, because I can't actually get within range, because even though I'm a frickin' flying unit, I can't fly off the damn hive wall. I don't know if I would just want to run in here or not. What would that do for me? It would help. It would help that. Command units. I mean, we're at this point not doing a heck of a lot for myself by doing this. That needs to be taken out. I should come along here and then try to bombard over there. The thing is, I don't have that kind of artillery. So there's that. I wonder if I could just run in here. I'm sure this is lined with something. Has to be. So, it's them or us, and it's got to be them first, otherwise we are going to suffer immeasurably. Going to need a little bit of support there. Some screening, if nothing else. I guess I could have you run over there, start melting faces that come down through the valley, possibly? What are you? Oh, command squad in rhino form. Let's get some support up here. And maybe we could actually take a little bit of damage off of this. Okay. Yeah, we need to begin focusing on those guys. Thankfully, these are all pretty heavily armored. So, let's see, is that everybody? That appears to be everybody. Loyalists. Okay. What? I know I've still got the animations and fighting off, but it doesn't look like I took anything for damage. Did they not, are they standing down? Are they not gonna fight? What? What? I don't think the tank can get in there. If I eliminated the artillery... Seriously, why can you not walk more than one spot there? Do they really block movement like that? Anyway, if I kill off all the infantry and just hit that, if they don't attack me... I mean, these guys are boxed in. They cannot see my units. And even though this should have... I mean, this guy should have been able to get me. That's really weird. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to soften these guys up, though. That's... whatever. Wow, they didn't take enough damage to make this really worth my time, did they? Now, if I get right here, that thing is going to melt my face, so I really don't want to do that. You know, I honestly think that maybe I should just skip it. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? If I come up through here and get right in that thing's face... It loses the advantage of the Quake cannon within 2 okay. So if I actually... I can't even kill this with a Titan. That's how ridiculous this all is. I definitely... I can get you into the building anyway. Yeah, I just don't want to get in here and face that. I mean... So you're good to go. Should probably get into some high ground to make sure we've got that. Now you probably are going to want to go back down this way as we move off to get that thing. Just kill you off. I almost just feel like we're not supposed to be attacking these guys because Sanguinary Guard would take some massive damage, but we'd kill this thing. Is there a way to soften it up first? Not without taking our own hits. Oh. A little bit of damage there. Could come in here. I don't think I'd have the range. So maybe these guys now have to go down. This seems to be our only real concern. Oh, we'd get torn apart. Let's not do that. Now, wow. What? So we'd still take the same amount of damage back? That makes no frickin' sense. It's supposed to be weakening it. You know what? Fine. Those little paper tempests will just... I mean, we are... Look how much damage we're still taking. And I guess that's damage coming from this, so... Let's try and destroy that, see if I can't get you... We're right in front of it. We're gonna take a few hits. Yeah, I don't have artillery. That's kind of a lack of foresight on my part. I really don't want to lead with that, so maybe we'll lead with this instead. Okay. We take a few... How do we take that much... It's a hive gang with an autogun and knives. How do they do equal damage to me? I think the game is playing shenanigans again. Let's move you up here. We don't need you in this fight down here anymore. You can probably start scooting along on the road to get back over here so we can kill... I mean, it's going to be very useful against infantry. Oh wow, you got some range. Not very effective, but range nonetheless. It might actually pull someone off who sees it. I think the Storm Talons are dead, though, as soon as we gain any kind of recognition as a threat. Las guns versus auto guns. Ah, more of that support. So that's the real threat right there. That's the real threat, is the support. Ah, and a bombard. Okay. So yes, there's definitely more than meets the eye. Let's come in here. We need your help over here instead. I think you guys have probably got this, but I'll keep this stuff there just in case anyhow. What is not moved yet? Okay, I think this needs to be a running... Well, definitely now that we're done with you. There's too much crap here that is left undone. We need to actually... But what can I do with you? Not a lot. I mean, not a lot. We need to get up in some faces to make that effective, so let's not bother with that nonsense. I want to stay out of range of the armor as long as I can. Okay, good. We can start taking on that mortar, hopefully fairly soon. You know what, let's get you over here and make you a target. Well, actually, that's not a good idea. That puts you in threat of the mortar. I still want to be able to assault this without taking any hit. So, why don't we move you out of the way as well? That leaves the Sanguinary Guard as the main target. This might be a little tougher to crack up here. Go one more turn. Are they not fighting? Oh, they are fighting back. Okay. And they just, yeah, they destroyed whatever. That was the command squad. They just obliterated my command squad there, is what happened. They're still not doing jack all against these guys. Let's get rid of you, you little pricks. If I get in here, I mean, I can't do anything against that. That is what's infuriating. I need that out of my life right now. I think we can probably kill it from here. Why don't we, Okay. Just in case he comes out of here, it probably would have been a better idea to block this off, but I really don't want him. He's full health. He'd be fine to block that off, I think. As long as we keep that devil dog in there, I think that'll be fine. Okay. Well, let's just keep moving. Here we go. Get up here, see what we can see. I am disappointed we do not have the visual range. I don't want to go this way. I think that'll be a huge mistake with you. You're actually going to take quite a bit of damage back. Well, let's actually move you first and see. See now I can actually shoot with you. You're not going to get very far with that. Not too much damage. Alright, but we're taking less damage back. That's the main thing. Alright. I fully expect the Storm Raven to go down here shortly. Ah. Right. Right into the face of the plasma. Let's just start getting rid of units. We'll get rid of that Bane Sword. That is going to be an issue. We've got more support. Yeah. Now that we've got a Hydra right in there in my face, I can't do anything against it either, which is dumb. We're out of its range, though. 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So over here would be out of range, but nuts. You know, I guess it was a mistake. It was a mistake to bring that because it cannot do what I was hoping it would do. These guys will suffer the same fate, be shot right out of the sky. They will have absolutely nothing they can do for me. So the gamble on air units is still a little premature. They can't do anything. What they can do, I suppose, is give me some kind of oh, let's not do that just yet. Some kind of scouting capability. I mean, that's really about all we've got there. We're just going to have to get into it. One way or another. Something has got to go down. Including that bombard. Yeah, I mean, they're just running into it. Just the las guns alone would shoot them down, which is dumb. Okay, here we go. So, you can I get you right up in front and destroy yourself? No, not a good idea. I really cannot. I have nothing. Air units are just... I mean, why even have them? They just can't do anything. Alright. That is one. 1 point taken. We're looking for a guy. I suspect, since this is so heavily defended, he might be there, but then again, it probably is just this, and we would have saved a lot of time if I just run everyone down there. One way to find out, I guess, is to come down the middle and try to find support this way. I can at least fire. Try to pull off some attention that way, maybe? Don't want to get them within range. That's a 3 to 5, so if I got within here, I would be within his circle. So he can't shoot me. That, however, does leave me open to that. Wait a minute. What happened to the plasma Layman Russ? I thought we had a plasma tank that I was facing down somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, this is probably halfway through the mission, so I'll end this one here, and I'll see you next time.